Yes, it has been a very long time since I. Did I get you? Yeah. Like I was saying, it's been a very, very long time since I've reviewed a kind of newish movie. I've been doing a lot of classics recently, but me and my wife sat down to watch this the other night, and it is probably the best and most scary paranormal horror movie that I have watched in a very, very long time. I've always maintained that I'm not a big horror guy, but it turns out I've seen a lot of horror movies, and I do actually quite enjoy a good scary movie because it's the adrenaline that you get, like all the jump scares and all of the anticipation and the music that swells up and really gets you going. It really is. It's akin to riding a roller coaster. As scary as it is, you can't help but love it because it is just so fun and exhilarating. So yeah, me and my wife, we do watch a lot of horror movies. My wife absolutely loves them, and we're always on the lookout for, the next kind of paranormal horror, because we really do like paranormal movie. I'm fine with any kind of horror movie, but she specifically enjoys ghost movies, because they are the best. They're the ones that you're going to get the great jump scares from. She loves them, so we're always trying to look out for new ones. And I saw the trailer for this, and I thought, you know what, it looks very interesting. It's set during COVID, during this whole pandemic. It's set over a Zoom call between 6 different friends and a lady who is a medium, I suppose you'd like to call her. She's helping these guys. They're holding a seance. They want to contact some, loved ones. So they all get together on this Zoom call, and this medium is basically saying, look, we need to take this seriously. I've never done this over Zoom before, so I'm not sure exactly what the rules are, but as long as you follow the guidelines that I'm setting, then everything's going to be fine and we're all going to have some fun. Obviously, a horror movie, it's not always going to go the way that you want it to go. So the medium lady, her Wi-Fi keeps cutting out, so she keeps disappearing throughout the thing. There's 5 ladies and 1 man. They're all friends. The man goes off because he wants to spend the evening with his girlfriend, and then the 5 women that are left, one of them decides to take the mickey. She's making fun of this whole thing because she doesn't. It's more fun to her to take the piss, basically. So she makes up this story. And then, the strange thing starts happening. A lady gets pulled back on her chair. They're hearing bumps. They're hearing knocks. And they finally get hold of the lady that was holding the seance. And she says, well, because you were taking the mickey, because you've made up this story, you've given this demon... I think her explanation was, it's like you've created a mask and you've given this demon a chance to put this mask on and come into our plane, into our existence. And then just shit hits the fan, and that's where all the jump scares start coming from. There's, like I say, there's chairs being pulled back, there's lights flickering, there's there's just so much going on that you want from a horror movie. At one point, a lady goes up into her attic and she's going around with her phone, and they just see some legs dangling in the air. True horror movie stuff, the stuff that really gets you going, the stuff that you're looking out for. And I thought it was incredible. I thought it's such a unique idea. It all came from the director. I had his name, Rob something. I completely forgot. I feel really bad now. But yeah, it all came from, he was having a Zoom call with his friends, and he decided to pull a prank. He set up these kind of jump scares to get them going, to make them think that he's haunted, and he put it online. It become, a viral hit. So he decided to write a script for it. He decided to make his own movie. Now, obviously, like I say, this was all filmed and made during this whole pandemic. So he had to direct these people via Zoom from his own house. He had to direct them over the internet through his laptop, getting them to do what he needs to do, and basically filming it themselves. He's had to give them hints and tips on how to set up different things, on how to, you know, create the whole atmosphere that he wanted to create, and then he put it all together in this incredible, beautiful movie. Now, it's only 56 minutes long. That is good and bad. It's bad because I wanted more. I really did. I was so invested. I was so interested in these characters and the story that was happening. I wanted to see more from this demon, because that's what you want from the horror movie. Once you see the demon, you want to see what he does. But yeah, I really did want more, which is good. It's great. And that's the bad side to it. You know, the bad side to it being so short is I wanted more, which is good. The good side is obviously it's very brisk. It really does get to the point of what you want. You know, this movie starts, they spend around 10 minutes setting up the whole Zoom call and basically giving you the introduction of what you need from this movie. And then it all just kicks off. All of a sudden there's, you know, you're seeing things in the corner. You're hearing things. Because I was wearing headphones watching this, because you really need to get the whole experience. I suggest wearing noise cancelling headphones, because it really pops and it really helps you get into that mood. But yeah, it all just hits straight away and it all starts going off. The one little critique that I have, the one thing that did annoy me, is when you're watching these ghost movies, you're looking out for what's going on. You're looking on the screen in different areas. You're not looking at the main character. You're looking at the background, because you want to see if you can see something that should not be there, if you know what I mean. So because it was a Zoom layout and there was essentially 7 screens, you're trying to watch each one. It does cut and you have like each character's full screen at times. But when it is the part where it's the 7 little screens, you're doing this. You're trying to look out and see what's going on. But it's good and it's bad, but it's just I do not have enough praise for this movie. It is absolutely incredible. I say this a lot. It's unique. It's just incredibly acted. Like, as far as I'm aware, none of these were really, I think they are actors, but none of them have really done anything before. And the fact that they had to do it all by themselves, essentially, without a director there or with anyone else there, because they were in lockdown. They are all in their own houses, trying to film it in their own house. And as someone that's tried to film a movie on their own, it's not easy. It's really, really difficult, especially when you're trying to do it with a whole ensemble cast. It's such a big undertaking, and I cannot credit each of them enough for what they did and just how brilliantly this movie turned out. It is above and beyond any kind of found footage horror movie or any found footage movie that I've ever seen. It is just so much beyond that. It is just incredible in every single way. I cannot recommend this movie enough for just how innovative and just incredible it really is. I watch a movie, and if anyone says, have you watched any good movies recently? I say, oh, do you know what? This is good. You should definitely watch this. A lot of people do ask my opinion, but the first thing I did when I finished watching this movie was I started messaging people and saying, this movie is brilliant. You have to watch this, especially if you're a horror fan. This is, by and large, probably the best horror movie that I've ever seen. Me and my wife cannot stop raving about it. We actually want to watch it again at some point. Brilliant. Go out and watch it straight away. It's on Shudder. It is on Shudder. It's a great streaming website. It's only $3.99 a month, I believe, and you get the first week free. Go and download that. Go and get this movie. Incredible. You will not regret it. If you enjoyed watching this video, feel free to give me a like and maybe subscribe to my channel. I love watching this movie. Go and check it out. Yeah, it's just, I cannot believe how good it is. Was that jump scare at the beginning funny? Actually freaked myself out a little bit. Thank you for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.